You know what time it is. You know what time it is. Oh, I didn't even do the song, did I? I usually do my song. Let me get it started. I should have been prepared. I wasn't prepared. Here we go. Here we go. It's going slow. Did anybody come in yet? Oh, that's good. That's good. Let's see. It'll get there soon enough. It will. Here we go. Here we go. We're going to do some peanut butter. Somebody's here. My computer's running slow. I'm sorry. It's running slow, but we will eventually get there. Because I'm doing.
Nice strength.
I should have been prepared. But I was just. Oh, wait, a couple people are here. Say hi. It says top chat. How do I get all the chat? Is it this one? What is this one? Oh, that still just says top chat. Say hi when you come in. May not be. I don't know how to get all the chat. It just says, hi, Lilybug. Lilybug's over on my TikTok, but, oh, here we go. I got to start it off with my song.
It's peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time.
Where y'all at? Where y'all at? Where y'all at? But I don't see my chat on the YouTube. I don't see my chat on my YouTube. Uh-oh, wait. It says top chat. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Is anybody here? Say hi. All right, that's enough. It took too long anyway. What did Lilybug say? This is what I wanted to chat about today. I usually just come on every Wednesday and do my dual live streams on TikTok. Rishi's here. Rishi. I don't think Rishi ever sleeps. Andrew H is here. And I got Lilybug over there. But people are getting upset at me. Andrew, I'm doing good. I just find it funny. This is one thing about me, though. To be on, especially the YouTubes and the TikToks, all you have to have really thick skin, right? Which I have. It don't bug me. But when people get mad, and even when they try to like roast me or something like that, I find it the most hilarious thing in the world. Is that wrong? Is that wrong? Like the more people get upset at me, or the more that they, like you're this and that, or call me names, the more enjoyment I get. That's terrible. Is that terrible of me? So of course Andrew saw it. I made my little video on the TikTok this morning, but then I shared it ever. Didn't you see it like on my Facebook? And I put it here on my YouTube and my Instagram. When I make my TikToks, I'll share it everywhere. But it was on TikTok. People are getting mad at me what is it? The vax that thing up, right? The vax thing. They got upset. They are saying some stuff on the TikTok and I'll go in the comments and because I have a big mouth. I have a big mouth. So it's hard for me to stay quiet sometimes when they're saying stuff. So I will give it back. Like, what did this one girl say? This haters gotta hate. But is this wrong of me? That the more they hate, the more enjoyments, the more enjoyment I get out of it. That's wrong of me. I'm terrible for that, right? And I'd love to go, this is probably worse too, like being in the comments, messing with people, but I love to do it. Someone needs to supervise me because I shouldn't do it. Like someone was with that same video on it. They're like, this is why you don't have friends. That's what they told me. I was like, oh, that makes sense. But what is your reason? And then they got mad. It's just hard for me. I should be the better person, but I'm not. Just because now my day has been consumed by it. I'm leaving on a trip Saturday. I got stuff to do, but here I am just having fun messing with people. Even coming here ain't going to talk about the time I mess with people. And this is what I understand, Andrew H. I do that with people all the time and never take it too seriously. No, I never take it seriously. Like I have friends that get upset with I won't even name names, but certain friends that will be like, look at this person said, like that. They used to get upset at like comments on YouTube and stuff. And I admit, I probably had some of the worst comments on YouTube, like the meanest. That's why I say the meanest. But it still don't bother. I was like, why do you care what somebody you don't even know thinks? I don't understand this. Why do people care? Someone you don't even know thinks. Blue in Action, Katrina songs. Oh, and look, short videos is here. I like doing the little shorts too. Like I'll do my TikTok and then go put it over on the shorts. I do that all the time. And they're fun. And this is what I don't understand, Andrew. Tejas is here. I didn't even expect Tejas to be here. Isn't it past your bedtime, Tejas? Tejas never sleeps. See, this is it, Andrew. This is how I feel. He said, I've seen worse, and all I say is, who gives a rat's A? That's what they said, the A. That's what I'm saying. Why are you going to get upset with people that you don't even know? They ain't even affecting you, like what they say in comments or on your video. That's just my opinion. But it makes me laugh. Like, and the worst to comment, those are ones I'll screenshot. That's terrible. I'll screenshot. I'll send it to like Greg and laugh. I'm like, look what they said now. It don't bug me. It don't bug me at all. I find it, I get enjoyment. That's so if y'all want to like, if they think they might be triggering me or whatever, just know that it makes me laugh more. I just washed my mouth and face and going to bed. And then I saw you live. Isn't it like 3 a.m. or something over there, Tejas? That's why I just did a quick little live because I just wanted to talk about this. People on especially over on the TikTok, I did this video. Oh, it's 1 a.m. That's not too bad. We have problems of our own and just laugh off others sarcastically. I posted, you might have saw it. I did a little short. It was that vax that thing up. That's what it was. Vax that thing up. Oh, love you, Ladybug. Because I'm on TikTok too. Because that's where they got mad at me. But yeah, it was called like a little video, vax that thing up. And I'm doing my little booty shaking. I thought it was fun. And I got called a racist too. Because I said this is how, because that's maybe that is racist. Because I said this is how to get a white girl vax. Because we hear that song and it's like that. And start dancing like, oh yeah, I'm gonna shake it and go get it. But it was just fun, little song. I wasn't saying you should get it. I know this is my opinion. I don't care if you get the vaccine or not. I don't. I know it's like for the better of the world that you get it because the more it's spread, it could start mutating more, and maybe eventually you get a strain that's resistant to all the vaccines, and then you're gonna really be back to square one. I know the what could happen, and there's a slight chance that it could happen. And the more it's spread, it goes up. But I don't care if they get vaxxed or not. This is the thing. I just like sharing the information because there's so much like lies out there, craziness with people. And I'm just like, no, that's not true. So I just like sharing it. But if they don't want to get vaxxed, look, you're taking your own life in your own hands. That's how I feel. I'm like, you're taking your life in your own hands. Go and don't get vaxxed and then see what happens. Because you know what? Almost all the people that's dying now, at least in the U.S., it's from unvaccinated, like 90-something% of the people is unvaccinated people. So that's you take it. But it's your choice. Go ahead. Don't. I don't care. Loved your react. Oh, thank you, teacher. I didn't know all that stuff. Y'all were telling me yesterday about the Krishna birth, and that's why I was like, oh, let me go react to this. And then I didn't know that. I'm glad y'all told me about that. It was interesting. Yeah, Andrew H. They call me a racist, and I was like, why am I a racist? Because I said that's white girls. That's how you get. Maybe because I said white. Maybe they think I'm racist against white people. That must be what it is. That video is so odd. Thank you, Silex. Thank you. I thought it was fun. That's the thing. I don't understand why the people over there were so mad at me because I just thought it was fun, and that's my song. So that's why I said, that's why he's like, oh, that's my song. And then I was wanting to dance because, I got some moves. You saw those moves. Y'all got to admit, I got some moves. They have no clue what they are trying to prove. Correct. I also had not taken vaccine. My mom and dad and sister taken it. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm scared because I saw that they insert the whole needle. Well, that's how they get it inside, Tejas. They gotta get but I don't know, like, the difference between here and there insert, because y'all even have a different vaccine, right? Like, you don't even, like, the ones here is the Pfizer, Moderna, and all that. Y'all do, you don't have those, right? You have like AstraZeneca. Is that right? So I don't know if they need a bigger needle. That's one reason my son who wants to act like he's all Mr. I'm tough. Oh, he was like trying to run. You should have saw him going to get a shot. And it was a little needle. I even told him, I was like, it don't even hurt that much. The first time I think she like hit something. I was like, oh, I felt it a little bit. Or that was the second. You know, it was the first. But he was pacing around. I was like, oh, he was scared of the needle. That's what it was. That's why I said, I don't care if people get it or not. I don't. Like, fine, that's your choice. I'm for that. I'm for it, fine, it being your choice. Go ahead. Don't get it. But that's you taking your life on your hands, because most of the people dying now with the COVID is from unvaccinated people. So that's on you then. And this is what I've been saying. I'm like, and if someone gets sick and worse from that, I can't even feel sorry for them if they did, because they had the choice. What vaccines destroy immunity? Here comes the YouTube scientist. Here comes the YouTube scientist. That's what I said, and that's why I like to spread this stuff, because listen, I have a degree in science, master's degree in biochemistry. Like, I pretty much know, at least I admit I didn't know vaccine much, like, about especially this one. My degree's not in like biology, it was like biochemistry. So, but I can read science. I know how to find reputable science papers and understand the data and understand that, so I can at least read and understand the basis of it. And then when you're coming up with craziness like this, vaccines destroy immunity, that's where I just have to laugh. I just have to laugh. Oh wait, Covishield is the one, and Covaxin, but maybe next week I will take it. What is the time in the USA now? It's in the afternoon. We have American time. Uh-oh. It's your boy Zach's on. So it's like 2:45 in the afternoon where I am. So what is that in the military time? Wait, 14:45. Don't everybody else do it military time, or is it? I'm just guessing. I saw watching TV as Rishi said, hey, Demon Smoke! Who else is here? This is why I kind of like just surprising and coming in the afternoon on my live sometimes too, because I get to see people I don't normally see in the mornings. Rodney Dollars here, YouTube Science. Good to see you too. I haven't taken the vax, but I take vitamins and supplements every day. That's what, and I'm not one to even do this. I'm not one to be like, Andrew, why did you get the vax? That's on you. Like, because you know what? It ain't affecting me. Like, I am vaccinated. I feel safe. Even if there's the slight chance, like, you could still get the COVID, it's not like the chances that I'm even really going to get that sick from it is like zilch almost. So you doing that ain't affected. I was like, long term it could, because it could spread and all that stuff. But if people are being safe and didn't take it either, like I know a friend who doesn't get it, but she's still safe. Everywhere she goes, she'll wear her mask. I'm like, that's fine. Like, you're being safe too. On top of it, take it. She was taking her airbornes and all her vitamins, and I was like, I have no problem with that. You still gotta be safe, because you ain't dumb. Right? Andrew knows. He's like, I'm taking my supplements, and he ain't dumb. He's still being safe from it. That's on him. But I'm saying, people, I just do a little video, said that go get your vaccine back. That's been I've been singing it all day too. And people get mad. I was like, I didn't even say you go get your vaccines. so get it now or you're dumb or whatever. I didn't even say nothing. I was just singing a song. And they call me racist. Hi, Amanda. Hi, Guy. Is the Tom Cruise person still here? Wasn't Tom Cruise the best? He was the best. He'll probably show up. He's my afternoon guy. Did you know about Pakistan vaccinations? They're throwing vaccines in public and people are picking it. The one who has vaccines, they're throwing it out like a parade? And are they like, they're just like, here you go, and like throwing it and they got to pick it up and give it themselves? Really? Is that what you mean, teachers? I wouldn't be. Now, this is the thing too, because I got vaccinated, but I also, and my kids, like we're all vaccinated, but I also wanted to do it like at a hospital or like a facility. I didn't even hear they're going to like CVS's and Walgreens to get it done. And I was like, oh no, I'm not doing that. Because I wanted to know, because the highest thing you hear is like you can have the allergic reaction, right? And that's the scariest part for me that I was thinking. I was like, oh, I was bringing Benadryl, so I was like, and if that happens, I want to be at like a hospital or medical facility, not at Walgreens, So that would make me scared too. In Pakistan, giving it yourself just in the street. What if you did have like one of those allergic reactions? Because that's what they say you have to look out for the most. I was going to react to the trailer, but I slept late. Woke up realizing they posted the trailer. I went back to sleep only for Marvel to release the What If trailer. I haven't watched the What If. Well, I mean the trailer. I do have friends that works. I won't say it, but you can still, why can't you just react to them both later? It don't have to be right at that second. You can do it both later. Said it's 1 a.m. here and I'm watching you. Well, thank you for staying. Now I kept Tejas up. Tejas was about to go to sleep too. And he's like, and then I saw you went live. I'm going to sleep. Bye. Go sleep. I don't want to keep you. I like your actions. Thank you, Ayan. You're right. We all have the choice to do it or not. Well, his name was not Carmson. His name was Kansa. Oh, I was saying Cam. Oh, wait. It's not Camson. It's Kansa or Cans. Also, he killed. Oh, don't tell me that, Teachers. That's what I was hoping didn't happen. I ain't gonna think about it. I'm gonna go back and laugh at the people getting mad at me. That's the worst. That I feel like I should feel bad for laughing at people for getting mad at me, but I don't. I like to mess with them more, so they mess with me more. That's probably the worst thing. I'm already vaccinated. Like we have the choice to either wear the mask or not, but as long as we're safe, then that's fine. Rodney, I feel the same. Like you're still being safe. You're still now the ones I do like. I mean, the crazy ones that will like. This is the ones I will say stuff to. If they're going on there saying like, oh, this and spreading all this crazy like conspiracy stuff that don't even make sense and it's totally false, because that's why I said like some people have said things I was like that ain't true, that, and I was like, well, show me, maybe I'm wrong, show me. They can't show me, and I was like, so you're just really just making that up or just saw it on a meme and think it's true. Those are ones I'll say stuff to. But the people that know, like, yeah, I'm still going to be safe in this, even because I understand like some of the vaccine, like it's newer, right? I mean, they have never, especially the one we have, the MMR, it's never been like mass delivered like this before. So it's newer. And a lot of people are like, I want to take a time, wait and see. And I was like, that to me, that's fine. As long as like they're still safe and stuff. I don't see. And even if they're not, I'm like, that's still on you. You're going to take your chances with death. That's still on you. But why you get mad at me that's what it's saying. They get mad at me just because I do think it's all right and sing a song about it. That's what I don't understand. Even when I'm over here like, all right, you do what you want. They still get mad at me that I don't. That's what it is. They get mad at me that I don't think vaccines are harmful. So that's like that's the opposite. That's like hypocrisy or something, right? Just watch your reaction on the door. The birth awesome. You must react to more of these tales. Thank you, Aman. Salman Khan he's in jail. A jail news. Good jail. Have a good jail. Rishi, what? I don't understand. I already got my 2 doses of that. Oh, I did too. Like we all know, long ago I got it, and Greg got it back in December, so even longer ago. And the kids just got their 2nd dose. It's been like 3 weeks now, so 3 weeks. So we're all fully vaccinated over here. Man, you should react to Indian classical singers. Like, I don't know any of these. They're epics. I'll have to check that out. Apparently, my family's home country from Myanmar is in the middle of the coup and worst. The pandemic is happening over there. I didn't know nothing. See, we don't know nothing about like what's going on in a lot of countries over here. We don't. It's worse. We're the worst. That's why I stopped you putting picture of goddess behind you, because you don't know what will make people mad. My intention, I know, Tejas, and it's true. Like everything makes people. Why are people so angry these days? I don't get it. I don't get it. Why are they just so angry? I mean, maybe I can get it like when we were all locked up in the house. Like there was times I was angry. I was, you saw me rant. I was just like, because being like cabin fever, being locked up, can't go anywhere. Like I started to lose it a few times. Like, oh, I'm going crazy. But they're just so mad. They get just so. That's why they use that word triggered. Triggered. What If is marvelous. Can't wait till we'll see it. I know. Gonna be seeing Black Widow. Oh, tonight. Andrew H, you have to let me know what you think. Let me know, Andrew H. Hi, V. Ma'am, what's your job? I'm doing it. I mean, YouTube's not my job, but just I work from home, writing on my site. I have a site I run. That's pretty much my job. That's what I make money from. So that's kind of what my job is, right? Writing on my site. I mean, if you want to say like I did have like a more traditional career. Like I was a scientist in a research lab for like 20 years. Well, 16, I worked 16 years in a research lab. And then I was done. That's how I know. That's why I get upset too sometimes. Though when people want to like act like, oh, the government's doing this and the vaccine, I was like, people don't understand science, I think. That's one of the things. Like working in the science lab, I feel like maybe I have a inside information, like because I trust it more because I actually see the process. And the process is like, especially with like Pfizer, they refuse to take the money for the research and development of the vaccine. So I'm like, the government doesn't have like a say in like the creation and development. Like that's in the lab. And even I know working in the lab, we got money from the government, like you get grants and stuff, but they still don't have a say in like the science you do, or even in your results. Like we do it all in the lab. So that's what I like, y'all just don't understand. Y'all don't understand. Maybe it's easier for me because I was in that situation. But anyway, that was the question. What was my job? See Black Widow tonight and Friday, both Ronnie Dollar. Rodney Dollar. Oh, I can't wait to talk to it about y'all. I don't want to spoil nothing, but it was good. And you got to stay for that end credit scene. You know that. It is 1 a.m. there. Still watching you here for your long. Thank you. Go to bed, though. I don't want to keep y'all up. Where do you live? In the U.S. I did get a nice comment on my YouTube. If you look at it was on my YouTube. When I shared that same video on YouTube, backs that thing up or whatever, and it was like this Jesus. I don't even know if he's here. He was like, "God bless America," talking about my dance moves. I was like, I know I got the dance moves. I'm Hindu, and we have a little temple in the house in which we place God idols and pictures. We worship them daily and put the flowers, garland, and some of the essence stick. Well, you can keep an idol on your office table and somewhat. Yeah, I think that I'm going to get, first of all, I will be getting a picture, at least a picture, because I love her. But I won't like display it here. I'm with you, Tejas, because I don't need all that headache. People get mad over something that's innocent. Yeah, I don't need all that. I already had it today. A few days ago, I took my first dose. Doesn't it feel though? I'm gonna tell you, this is what my experience when I got that dose. I felt like I had like a special superpower. I was like, "Come at me, COVID! Come at me!" Well, not at least the first dose, because then still I was like, "Well, it's got to kick in. I'll still be." But maybe the second, I was like, "Come at me, COVID!" You watch Major Grom Plague Doctor Netflix movie. Never heard of that movie. I mean, I can't. Oh wait, hi, V. Carth is here again. I can't wait to have my second jab next month. I mean, that was one thing too. But even after the first, they even say after the first, you still get like good protection. What did they say, like 70% after the first dose or something? At least like 2 weeks after, you still get like the protection. Oh wait, then realize I can't see Tom Cruise because I have him blocked. Well, I don't see him either, and I didn't even know how to block him, so he ain't here. I saw Black Widow yesterday. Enjoyed most of the third act. Was a bit odd to me. See, the third act is where I kind of was like, it was losing me, and I was like, because you know how I am sometimes with the long movies. That's what I complain about most is long movies. So by the third time, I was like, this is too long. It's too long. They could have wrapped this up. And that's when the action came in, and I was like, well, I'm already getting tired of because this movie's too long. So the third act kind of dragged for me too. And it was kind of like, all right. But I thought, oh, in my face, I don't want to talk too much. Because what? Andrew hasn't seen it yet. Where am I at? V. Carr said, well, people are people. We don't know when we got triggered or what will trigger us. But don't you think people are way too sensitive these days? Even in comedy, like I was on because I love I do like my TikTok, and I saw this one video, and I thought it was funny. People were taking it. It wasn't even mine. It was somebody else's, and they were like getting so mad at this guy, and I was like, he's just being funny. Like people can't even be funny these days. That's what I would hate to be like a comic these days because any kind of joke. Like think of some of the comics I liked back in the day. Dave Chappelle's one of my favorites. That's probably one of my favorite comics ever. Dave Chappelle, I still think he's one of the greatest. But think of like him really doing his funniest like material this day and age. People would go crazy. He would be canceled so fast. They would cancel Dave Chappelle so fast. And I'm like, but it's just funny. It's not like he's trying to be mean or trying to do this. It's like just comedy. People are too sensitive these days. I blame because I was going to say the Gen Z. I was going to say, but it's not all because my son's like a Gen Z and he's not like that. But my daughter is. I always call her. I was like, and when she'll say something, like if I'll say it and she'll like get mad at me. And I'm like, and you know me, I just say stuff innocently, joking around. And it would be, is this something that like not even a big deal? And she'd be like, giving me a look. I'm like, oh, Bella the ally. She will cancel somebody so fast. She would. So I'd be like, oh, Bella, I better watch what I say. But I can tell the difference. And they're just 3 years apart. She's 3 years younger, and she gets sensitive like that. If you can't understand it, science, watch Bill Nye. Oh, wait, that minute. People, yeah. I think Black Widow is going to break. You think so? I hope so. But I don't know because it's coming on Disney Plus also. Like they can watch it on Disney Plus. Hi over there, Fidget. They can watch Black Widow on Disney Plus too. So I was like, although I say it was better at the theater. I mean, you're going to see it on the big screen and all the action and stuff. So I'm kind of, and F9 was just in theater. So I'm wondering how it works out. Have you lost weight? Yes. Can you tell? I lost it's all gone. All my COVID weight. All my COVID weight's gone. Finally. Took a while. I was like, because, during COVID, I was not doing anything, staying in the house, not really exercising or nothing. But the most exercise would be my garden. That was my most exercise. So I wasn't exercising. Plus, then I was eating snacks. Like, you get kind of depressed in the house. Everybody knows we all went through our stuff during the pandemic and lock-ins and lockdowns or whatever. So we all went through our stuff. And me, I was like, well, I'm stuck in the house. I'm going to snack. That's what makes me happy. Chocolate. So I just eat my chocolate. So I gained probably, it was like 30 pounds. I whisper that it was like it was. I'm not ashamed of it though. I mean, we all went through our stuff. But then where I got my COVID, I got my vaccinations. World started opening up again. I was like, we're traveling again. Like, first of all, I was like, well, I'm gonna be walking because I have all these trips coming up. The one I went for just 2 weeks, we were going to Niagara Falls, hiking places and going through caves. I was like, first of all, I gotta get back and exercise some because I haven't exercised in like a year and a half, like even walking hardly down the street, like hardly in that. And then so I was like, all my clothes was tight. I was like, I gotta wear. I ain't buy it. That's my main motivation sometimes on losing weight. It's because I don't want to buy new clothes. I want my clothes to fit. So on top of that, I was like, all right, I gotta lose this weight to get in my clothes. So yeah, I finally lost it. Got all the COVID weight I gained. So thank you for noticing. Can't wait to hear the big Marvel intro in the cinemas tonight. I do think the film would be better than Captain Marvel. Oh, I do too. When are they going to have an intro? Since I got a screener, I didn't get to see an intro. Oh, I'm going to be jealous. Maybe I got to go see it now. Hi, Amanda. Do visit India someday. You can visit, the Mahakali and the Krishna. When I come there, I'm going to be doing that. I'm going to do that. And one day, I'm going to do my tour one day. I will. When Krishna was about to born, Lord Vishnu, protector, appeared in front of them in jail and said that I'm going to take the birth from your womb. And he made everyone sleep and told them, oh, so that's because it didn't get into that in that video I watched. They just said she gave birth and the baby didn't cry and the guards were asleep and then his cuffs came out, it didn't get into that. I did a TikTok of the Simpsons Marvel short and it got covered as insensitive content, but then it's a cartoon so Rodney, how many videos have they did that same thing to me? And I was like, this ain't even that big of a deal. You know why? Because this is my theory. Because on TikTok, so I think a lot of the Gen Z, that's sensitive. Listen, not all of them, but I can tell in my kids the difference. My son, totally not. He'll laugh at this stuff. But my daughter is very sensitive. So I think people might report it just because they're overly, some of them, the majority of people on TikTok are younger, right? Don't you think? Maybe I'm wrong. I mean, I'm on TikTok and I'm not younger. But people are overly sensitive. I agree. And that's how they find out. That's how, usually it's from a report. People will report and that's when they usually cover it up. Matthew Lee! Hey, wait, it's flooding? I didn't even know it's raining over there. Y'all must have gotten all the rain we had. Because it rained here a week straight. That so much, my onion plants were dying. They're still not doing that. They're still not recovering my onions from all the rain we got. So y'all must be getting all that. Nishirek to B.R. Chopra, the best ever. I lost it. Oh, right there. The best ever. Oh, really? I'll have to check it out. Queen visits. Corey Rovers returns. How your son feel about you, ma'am? Strict or cool? How does he feel about me? Strict or cool? Am I strict to him? Do you mean? I'm too nice of a parent. I should be stricter. I really should. I'll get mad. Sometimes and yell and stuff, but then a little bit later I'm oh, I'm sorry. Because you shouldn't yell to get your anger out, I think. But he is ridiculous sometimes. But I think we all I enjoy being around my kids. I like to have fun with them, I think, we have fun together, can laugh and everything. I don't know how you said how your son feels about you. I don't know how he feels about it. I mean, I guess how everybody thinks of their parents, especially when they're a teenager. Oh, my parents. I'm probably I'm probably a different kind of mom because I'm on YouTube and TikTok and it must be hard. But they'll talk about me. My daughter, I met her friend's mom last week. And the friend's mom knew everything. She's like, oh, you did this and that. I was like, oh, my daughter like talks about me. That's nice. Please write to Krishna in that animation movie. Also bring his baby girl here, who is actually Lord Vishnu, protector, wife, goddess, Lakshmi, Khan, and was about to throw the baby girl and flew and appear in front of him as a... That part, I was getting upset, Teachers. When they was going to grab that baby, and then they had a picture like him grabbing it by the feet. What did Matthew say? I hope Black Widow does well. Some people are already trying to bash it before it eventually comes out. You know that's all the DC Marvel haters. Like, I don't know why they always got to be against each other. I like Marvel and DC, and almost equally. You know, I mean, that's what people were asking me, and I was like, well, my favorite character is Spider-Man, so it's Marvel. But I mean, I like Marvel and DC almost equally. I don't know why they gotta bash each other. And you know, especially when Marvel comes out with stuff, DC people get so mad. They get so mad. This is a depopulation operation. The vaccine is a well-designed killing tool. Well, it ain't working very good, Punky, or Punk my video. It ain't working. Because now all the people that's dying, the majority are from unvaccinated people. So it's not working very well. They better get a new plan. They better get a new plan. This is not working. Plan B. You better go to plan B. Go to Bill Gates. He can figure out something. One by one, Khan sent many monsters to kill Krishna, he's to kill Krishna, but Krishna killed them all. When he grew up, he was with his elder brother when Madhara to kill Khan. Listen, and that must be like you're saying, Tejas, because I'm watching the little Krishnas and always some kind of monster he's fighting. Like, I just watched the 3rd episode because I scheduled it for Saturday because I'm leaving out of town Saturday, going out of town, and I just watched the 3rd episode, and it was like that big snake demon. And I was like, why do they always got, I didn't get it. They always got big demons over there. Look, it's Maddie. It's my girl, my BFF Maddie over there. I love you too, Maddie. Mwah! I'm still on TikTok too. But you know, not many people on TikTok, they come and go. They usually don't talk. But Maddie showed up, so I had to tell her hi. Oh, wait, what did my video say? The vaccine will turn your immune system against you. A child could see it. Yeah. That's what all the vaccinations do, right? They're all, that's what, they should bring that, look, they should bring that smallpox back so we can get the natural immunity and not have like a vaccine for it. That would be fun. That's just silliness to me. That's like, that's what I don't get. People that really fall for like the over the top stuff. Like, I can understand you're like, I'm worried. You know, they had this and that. It's new. I can understand all that. But when they go over, like, this is the stuff when they talk about, like, Bill Gates eats the babies and stuff. That's over the top craziness. You can't. Brainwashing is real. I've seen people that I know that are, like, brainwashed from this stuff. And they used to but not be. It's going good, Maddie. I just came on because did you see my new TikTok and I was doing the dancing and people got mad? I don't know why they got mad. I was just dancing. Maybe they don't like my dancing moves. Don't worry, India banned TikTok for, I know, I remember. Do you miss it? Like, I've tried other stuff too. But TikTok, I don't know, it just like it. I like the little sound clips and the look at the videos. It's fun. But that's why I always bring them over here in my shorts. That's why I do that. Do you watch Luca? It's I loved Luca. I love all the Disney stuff. There's probably not much that Disney has put out that I haven't liked. And then did you see the new Encanto teaser today? I put that trailer up too. I thought that was cute. I still don't know what it's supposed to be about. Oh, they were doing dancing. I was like, well, there you go. I love me some dancing. I can get behind that. But Krishna didn't stay with his actual parents. He returned back to his second mom and dad. Like the ones that were really in jail? No, because that video said they died in jail. Oh, makes me sad. Hey, Amanda, do you watch the Star Plus serial? You can learn a lot of things. Lord Krishna even preaches the value lessons of life, and everyone needs to know the absolute truth of our lives. I mean, I'm loving, if you haven't noticed, I am loving everything about that's when I get on something, that's what I'm focused on. And you can tell by the videos I'm doing, that's like I'm just all about it. All about it. Oh, who else is here? It's a Chi. Hi, it's a Chi. 40s people in India are very careless. Oh, really? They really don't care about government rules. They want to break it. I ain't taking the vaccine. Oh, that's the thing. I don't care. I don't care if people don't take it. You're taking your life in your own hands. I don't care. That's the point of my thing today. I don't know why people are mad because I think the vaccine's good. That's what I think. If you don't take it, I'm not here saying you should. I'm saying that's your choice. You do what you want. But I'm taking it. And I took it. And I feel great that I did. I feel like I got the superpowers. But if you don't want to, that's on you. Where am I at? Not too far. Oh wait, Muppets is here. I haven't seen Muppets in like forever. What is see? This is the neat thing when I pop on in the afternoon. I get to see people I hardly ever see. Amanda, what do you think about me want to kill my annoying friend who is texting me like all hell broke loose? Well, first of all, I would never promote wanting to kill anyone. So don't kill them. That's it. But this is an important piece of advice. Don't kill nobody. That's number one. Don't kill nobody. But he's what? He's texting you like all. He's texting you like doomsday, like one of those, like oh this is happening, and this is like all just bad stuff, and making you that is a fine line you have to take because when bad stuff, there is things going on bad in the world that you have to like be aware of. But also, I mean, you can't live your life just worried about everything like that. You want to, if really doomsday's coming, if the end of the world's coming, I don't want to live like the last days of my life, like worrying, like, oh my God, I want to enjoy it. So just be like, okay, I understand, but I want to enjoy, if this is the end of the world or whatever, doomsday, I want to enjoy the last days. So I don't want to like be brought down with that stuff. It's good to be made aware of it, but just you keep it to yourself because I'm gonna enjoy my life. You don't know how many days you have left anyway, even if it was doomsday coming. So live every day like it is your life. That's what I try to do. That's probably why I don't get mad like at all this stuff because I'm like, in the long run, if people get mad at me in the comments or whatever, how is that affecting me? It ain't affecting my life, no way. It ain't affecting. And if I do let it affect me, why am I letting some random person that I don't even know bringing me why would I let someone bring me down when, every day is precious, every minute. Don't let them bring you down. What did my BFF Maddie say over here? Guess what? I'm happy and excited for Space Jam. Bestie, it's my favorite. I can't wait. Maddie, I saw the new Space Jam, the new Legacy. Did I tell y'all that? I saw it, and it was fancy too. Warner Brothers gave me a special little screen, like they at the theater. I had my own little theater to watch it. I brought the kids. I really liked it. I was surprised just how much I liked it, Maddie. That's how much, because I remember back in the day I watched the first Space Jam movie with the Michael Jordan, and I liked it then. Then I tried to rewatch it today. Well, not today, like this week, but actually before I went to saw the second one, and I was like, oh. You know how you go back and rewatch something and it isn't as good as you thought? And I was like, then I started like dreading going to see the new Space Jam. I'm like, oh, this is what if it's like this and I'm not going to like it? So then when I didn't have, like when I went there, I was like, all right, my expectations wasn't high after that. But then after I saw it, I was like, oh, I loved it. Just to let you know, Maddie. T just said, no, Krishna's parents didn't die. Kind of kept them in jail. They were waiting for Krishna to kill him and free them. Oh, they didn't die. I thought that thing said they rotted in jail the rest of their lives. Did I get the wrong video? Maybe I remembered it wrong. Man, what would you do if your son or daughter not get marks in exams, like bad grade, like if they got bad grades in on exams. Oh, as she said, would you rather watch the 1980s movie or watch the new Purge movie? I don't even know if I saw the 1980s movie Purge. If they got bad marks on exams. I mean, I'm gonna tell you, my son wasn't always the best students. Now, this year they've done really great. They've gotten like the honors and stuff, but he wasn't. And this is what I always tell them. This is what I tell them. I was like, I don't care if you don't get the highest grade or even the second highest. Like, that's not important. What's important to me is that like you tried. That's what's important to me. So if you tried your hardest and still didn't get the top mark, like, what did you do? You tried your hardest, you did the best you could do. It wasn't perfect, okay. But the only time I do get upset is when I know they haven't tried and then got bad grades. Like my son was the worst. That's why he's doing better because he would like not even turn in the home, like that had points, like the homework's points. So you're not even trying, not even doing your homework and then getting zeros, and that's bringing your grade down. That's not trying. At least try. And if they try, I'm fine with it. Even if they get, like, because here, I don't know how the marks are over there. A, B, C, D is how they have here. So A is the best, right? I don't know if they do the same, how they do marks there. But I mean, he'll get like the middle mark. And I'm like, well, if you tried your best. And I know when they're trying their best. Like, I know what they're good at. Or if they haven't studied good, I'm like, oh, I did bad on this. I'm like, well, I haven't seen you study for it at all. Going back. Bye. Who is that? Bye. It's a chi. It's a chi weasel. Watching Netflix Teen Wolf. Oh, I love that movie. Hi from Malaysia. Hi back. Mwah. Oh, Muppets. I've been watching Twitch, watching lots of live TV shows. I'm nearly done watching Hot in Cleveland. Been listening to some ABBA, more obscure music, and prepare for new. Muppets has always been like a well-rounded and everything. That's right, but with the like very good, loves the music and shows. That's what I always and always comes with like the knowledge and fun type facts that are interested and people don't know. It's a pleasure to see you, Muppets. It's a pleasure. People in India sometimes become very careless regarding government guidelines. Sometimes they don't wear a mask or maintain social distance and even gather largely in assembles. That's been our life over here for a year and a half, Anya. Even when they had mandates in place, or when we had lockdowns, they were still out there. Like I would look out my window and see them partying. I didn't, not because I was like, oh, I don't want to break the law, because apparently nobody got in trouble for it. They were all doing it. It wasn't like the police were coming and making them go inside. They knew they were doing it. It was because I was like, y'all, I ain't dumb. I ain't gonna be going out there with this COVID going around. And at that time, nobody knew anything about it, like hardly anything about it. So I was like, I'm just staying in here. But yeah, that's been our life for a year and a half. It is time not to celebrate in large gatherings and come together, unify, help others in the crisis. I agree. Hey, it's raining ice. It's hailing and it's too wet. Y'all better go to sleep. I'm going to go soon anyway. I'm going to go soon. Just because I got stuff to do. And you are so cute. Oh, thank you, Maddie. I love you. Mwah. That's why she's my best friend. That's my TikTok best friend. It has happened with me many times. There are a few people in my family who always make fun of me. They talk bad about me in my face and laugh. It really affects me. I also keep quiet with a little smile. Why they do that? Because your marks? Let me see what he said. But behind my smile, there is lots of pain. Oh, just tears, and then I feel bad. Don't talk to anyone for a few days. I always try to run from them and not avoid that. Why I don't go to family parties and what? Oh, just that's sad. It must be the worst because it comes from, oh, don't get me crying. It must be the hardest though, because it comes from like people that are supposed to love you unconditionally, right? Like, especially your family. I'm sorry you have a family like that. Teachers. But you know what? Sometimes, like, what would we say, God or whoever, the higher power, whatever, will give certain people like different adversities for different reasons, right? Look at the person. Like, I haven't even met Tejas, and I feel like you're just a great person. So maybe like they say like that comes you went through that for a certain reason. Maybe, maybe in the future the kids you have, you'll raise them differently because of that. Who knows what the reason is, but I just hope you know that those things aren't true. I don't see it. Don't make me tear up, Tears. Don't make me tear up. Hi, Shubham Love from Back at You. Have you heard that an Orphan 2 movie is being made because some people have been telling me it's going to be a prequel? I never even heard of an Orphan 1 movie, Matthew. I don't even know about an Orphan 1. Yes, exactly. My mom, dad, and my sister are great. See? Oh, don't, Tejas, you got me emotional. Lord Krishna actually is dark in complexion. He ain't blue. All the stuff I was watching has him blue. He really ain't blue. Don't worry, Amanda. I'm doing a night shift. Oh well, I'm glad I can. I'm glad I can entertain you during your work. He is God who challenged various norms and social inequalities and even injustice toward ethics. That's the kind of person I can stand behind. The kind of God, especially. Wait, what did Maddie say? How old are you? I'm 14. I'm like 30 years older. I'm old. My pavi passed away in 2012, and my nan passed away in 2018. At least I have a. Oh, I know that's hard. And look, when people lose somebody, like when I lost somebody, like my stepdad. So my mom had remarried and had a stepdad, and he passed away like suddenly. It makes you also appreciate the people that are still in your lives, like your mom and dad. And I bet that made you feel that way too, like appreciate them more, because it makes you realize like life ain't forever. You can lose people anytime. So when you're here, appreciate the ones you love. Oh, I don't say anything to them because they are elder to me, and my mom has taught me to always respect out. Oh, you're better than me, Teachers. I know. I wish I could not say stuff even if they're elder. This is my problem. I sometimes just talk. And that's probably why like reactions come easy to me because I don't even think when I'm watching stuff or like half time someone was like, "Oh, you said that. That's funny." Especially like during one of my reactions, I was like, "Oh," I'd be like, "I did." I'd have to go back and watch it because I won't even think of what I'm saying. It just comes out my mouth. Same thing if people say stuff like that. Like it's hard for me to control my mouth a lot of times. It is. And it's just an automatic reaction. So, like, that's better than me, Tejas, because if somebody, even if it was my family, say I would be coming back quick with a getting them. And then sometimes it ain't nice. I mean, maybe that's not a good quality. I'm not suggesting that quality. I think yours is a good one that you can like just not what did they say? Eye isn't that an eye for eye, or if one person slaps you in the face, turn the other cheek, or something like that, right? Like even though someone hurt you or says something mean, not to come back with them like with something extra mean. That's not the way to do it. That's the way I do it. Yeah, but it's not the right way. They say it's not the right way. Oh my God, is that a Wonder Woman? Yes, you just now noticing my Wonder Woman poster. That's Wonder Woman. Now that's my favorite girl superhero. Spider-Man's my favorite. Oh, and Blair's here. Spider-Man's my favorite superhero, but that Wonder Woman's my favorite girl superhero. Oh wait, Lord Krishna says whenever the ethics of the world fall, he appears on the earth in various forms to rescue the. Oh, well, he might be coming soon. Because It seems like the world gets less and less ethics, like as time, like more recently, even so. Orphan is about a girl who gets adopted by a family, but turns out to be a grown woman with a psychopathic mind and wreaks havoc on the family. That's See, that sounds scary. I don't like scary stuff. You know, I don't like scary stuff. I know that you love my Holly. Even I love her. If you come to India, especially South Side, you can see lots of temples. Oh, you know, that's like my dream trip, my world tour dream trip. Oh, who don't love Lord Christian? He's my favorite one. Actually, is pretty easy to relate to as a human being. Victor Roqueshot, following on Instagram. I'll tell y'all the secret. I recently messaged him again because I messaged him a long time ago, never replied. So I was like, maybe he didn't say it. I messaged him like, I love you. He still don't reply. I'm just gonna randomly send him messages sometimes and see if he ever replies. Whenever I feel sad or want to cry, I will always go to the Vishnu temple and sit there and watch a Krishna idol placed there, wash away my sadness. Oh, it's beautiful. I love that. I hear. What did you say? Did you watch Hell of a Boss? I saw in 20. I know that sounds familiar, but I don't. Is that on YouTube? I think I've seen a trailer or something for that once. That's not on like TV, right? Isn't it like a YouTube series or show that? I'm not sure. Norcus suffers skin. Right, in today's society, people imagine him as sky blue, but his skin is as dark. Really? See, I did too. Terrence is here, and I have to go. Terrence, why do you always show up and I have to go? It's almost 3:30 my time. I have to leave at it's like 2 minutes. In 2 minutes, and now you come. I'm just gonna have to come on another time when I know Terrence is awake to talk to him. But I do have to go, guys. Thanks for chat with me. It was like I must be just a talkative. Plus, I know that I'm gonna be out of town like this next week, so I won't have a chance. So I was thinking of that too. I'm like, I'm gonna go talk to my friends again. I know, Terry. All right, now it's 1 minute. I gotta go in 1 minute. I gotta go. Yes, I know, Maddie. I think I've seen that. That's the one I seen too. Was like, or maybe a Halloween one. After talking, I can have a sweet. Oh no, 10 more hours. I love you guys. I still got like 30 seconds, but I do have to go. But I love you guys. Take care. Get some sleep, Tejas. Terrence, we're gonna talk later. You better come next time I'm on and come say hi. I miss you. All right, y'all. Till next time. Thanks for chatting. Bye.